Kadosh Boker or Mishna Yomi Masechet Avot Perek Avot. It's Perek Bet, Mishna Tet Zayin, and then we're going to do Perek Gimel, Mishna Aleph. Yeah, Uaya Omer. He used to say, this is Rabbi Tarfon. Yeah, Lo Alecha Amelacha Ligmor. Yeah, you're not obligated to finish the job. Right? Are you listening? Yeah. One more time. You're not obligated to finish the job. Some people think that if I cannot do the entire thing, so no. לא, exactly. משה רבנו. לא עליך המלאכה לגמור. עליך צריך לעשות מה שאתה חייב. Yeah, that's what you have to do. ולא אתה בן חורין להיבטל ממנה. So therefore, don't think that you're going to be בן חורין to annul it and not to do it at all. אם למדת תורה הרבה, if you learn a lot of Torah, נותנים לך שכר הרבה. You're going to get a lot of שכר. ונאמנו במלאכתך ששם לך שכרו פעולתך. Now we know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that he is the בעל מלאכתך, he's going to pay back. Don't worry about it. ודע, and you should know, שמתן שכרן של צדיקים לעתיד לבוא, that מתן שכרן of צדיקים will always be לעתיד לבוא. It won't be now, it will be in the future. So again, this is, I think, a very, very important concept, because a lot of people, they feel that it's always an all or none. And it's incorrect, right? Because at the end of the day, you don't have, right, the obligation to finish the job. You have the obligation to do your part. And that's exactly what you need to do. Perek Gimel, Mishna Aleph says like this. Akavya b'ma'alel ormen. Akavya b'ma'alel says, Hisakel b'shlosha devarim v'yata ba lidei avera. Right? Look at these three things. And when you're going to pay attention to these three things, you're not going to come to sin. Yeah? So he says like this. Let's start. Da me'ayin bata. You have to know where you come from. Right? Ulana ta'olech. Where are you going? And in front of whom you're going to come and give din v'cheshbon. Me'ayin bata, where did you come from? Mitipa sirucha, right? From a foul drop of a liquid. Ulana ta'olech, and where are you going? Right? To a place of dirt, maggots, and worms. Where are you going to give din v'cheshbon? Nifnei melech malchei melachim hakadosh Baruch Hu, in front of Melech Melchem Lachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I think this is actually an incredible Mishnah, because this Mishnah is actually telling you, where do you come from, right? You're coming from the lowest of the lows. So if you're coming from the lowest of the lows, and therefore you're able to come and to grow to such a person, so imagine what it is. You always have to remember those words, Me'ayin bata, where did you come from? Ulana ta'olech also is the same thing. Where are you headed? Meaning, at the end of the day, where's your matara? Where is your goal? Right? Where do you want to go in life? And what are you doing now in order to get there? Yeah. So for example, right? If right now you want to get to a certain yard, right? You're right now in Miami and you want to travel northwards, right? You want to go up to Shamayim, right? And you want to go to Gan Eden. So therefore, in every step that you're going to take, I'm going to ask you, which direction are you headed? Why? La'ana ta'olech. Now, if you're going to tell me La'ana ta'olech and you're going to tell me, yeah, but I went that way, so then you're not going to your yad, right? Because at the end of the day, it's the wrong direction, right? You're not going to the yad. Do you know there was an incredible story I saw? It was just recently. I think it was Rav Uri Zohar. I think it was Nachala very recently. And what happened was is that somebody sent me a story with him, something incredible. No, I can Kartito. Udiber Neri Sal Toronto. I was there. When he spoke, and then he said Toronto, he gave an incredible shiur. He was speaking about television, and he was speaking to boys, obviously, and he was speaking to us about how it was something incredible. 100%. So he went and he said like this. He said, "Yeah, okay." So he said like this. He said there was a chiloni that stopped at a red light, right, with him, and he told him, "Okay, let's see if you could be machziro to your tshuva until it turns green." The Chiloni said to Rav Uri Zohar, they both stopped and they just got a red light. So he went to Uri Zohar and to Rabbi Uri Zohar and he told him, let's see if you could change me, right? If you could be machziro to tshuva until the light turns green. So he told him, why did you stop? Go. He says, Ma pitom. Right? Yeshach adom. Homer, זה ירוק, תיסע. הוא אומר, זה לא ירוק, זה אדום. אז הוא אומר, אז מה הבעיה? תיסע. הוא אומר, no, the police is going to get me. He says, what do you care? There's no police. Look around, there's no police. He says, what are you talking about? There's cameras. So then he went and he told him, you think that upstairs there's no cameras? It turned green. Rav Uri just left. He said they came a few years later and they got to the same Ramzor.
Wow.
The guy was already Haredi. From one encounter. Why? He opened up his eyes and he showed him, what are you afraid about? What are you afraid about? You're afraid of what? Only of the cameras? I said the shoter, the red light, I told you it's red, green. Go. No, I see the red. Go, police. I told you there's no police. Right? So go. No, the cameras. HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't have cameras. There's only cameras down here. There's no cameras upstairs. That was already enough. The person, he was able to open mamash something in 3 seconds like that. I think incredible